Y'all have some sponsors right here.
Oh yeah, I got
Do you want me to put them up on the table?
sure. I was wiping off the table earlier and I forgot to put it all back up there.
Yeah.
Oh, it's James
Showstopper.
Stewart brought some stuff up.
Oh,
Anyway.
some Venom shifters.
Well, Dusty could be all right.
Would you like a Simpsons, Marge Simpsons?
Hazel.
Yes, we would.
Hey, Clyde. Hey, Clyde. What Wi-Fi should I be on?
It doesn't matter. 2 or 3.
If nobody ends up sitting over there in that section, that's going to really suck.
What section? Is that the campy?
It's not for us.
Why?
It's for park owners, special VIP.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I know.
I want to be special VIP
Yeah,
one
well,
day.
maybe we're supposed to be at
One day. Well, I mean, I don't know.
one can only ascribe to.
We are one canopy away from having VIP view. Right here.
Pretty much.
We could just do something about that.
Once the sun goes up.
I can't believe you guys were announcing this yesterday, and we're like, yeah, he's doing great. I think maybe, you know, because
Yeah.
I don't.
Well,
you guys must really
I can
have
watch it. You can watch it on here, and it's like an instant replay because this has a 45-second lag.
Oh.
So if we miss it up there, then I just sit and watch it here until I can see what happened.
like, stand by while we see what happened ourselves.
Well, you know, you just don't know that you didn't see it.
So when you,
Oh, that was awesome.
so when you're talking, like I say something while blah, I'm watching it, and then it all plays together, and then you can watch 45 seconds of yourself talking.
Yeah,
Oh,
it should have a lag.
okay, that'll be fun.
Hey, I don't know what Austin Collins lives.
So he'll tell us when we're live or no? Because we're probably live now.
We might be.
Hi, Gary. Right.
Wi-Fi's not working very well.
But you know, I mean, who really has notifications except for me? And I saw that we were live a few minutes ago for a second. 2 minutes ago we were live. But,
Who's that with that mega truck series shirt right there? Trying to harass you.
I don't know. I'm out of the in crowd.
No, he's acting like an old school.
Maybe. We figure out what my Wi-Fi is.
That's an OG shirt right
I was
there.
going to say, if he shows up here with that
Yeah.
shirt, then he is definitely OG.
Yeah, that's my James O'Neill logo I did years ago. Very, very OG logo. I thought that was cool in like 2012.
You did it with Microsoft Paint.
Yeah. Yeah.
Somebody was actually asking me the other day about, somebody was needing me to restore a hard drive. And they actually knew that I had restored your hard drive that one time. And I was like, how the heck? And it was like somebody who I wouldn't even have assumed. It was obviously someone in the off-road crowd. But I was like, how the hell did you know that? He's like, Ricky told me. So you had told somebody about 2 years ago that I had saved some of your old data. And so they were like, oh, it was like, actually that reminds me, I got to ask you a question about my laptop being dead. I was like, what the fuck? And it wasn't, it was just someone I would have never thought that you would have even known. I don't know who it was, but it was somebody's laptop had died.
Are we on?
Yeah, we've been on for a few minutes.
Oh, perfect. All right.
Dave not here?
He's on his way. He went home to.
So do we be talking to these things
Yes.
right here? So like the car ran real good.
So what's up, everybody? Apparently we are live. We're working out the technical aspect as usual.
So do these guys? I hold it right
Hello,
here.
welcome. All
Down
right,
here.
everybody. Want to thank everybody for coming out. We're rounding out. Drivers are going where they need to go. Everybody's getting situated. But would you please rise? We're going to have Mr. Nick Moody sing the national anthem. Take your hats off, show a little respect. There's a flag on top of the production trailer. and he's going to lay it down. Thank you. Go ahead.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Woo! Yeah, y'all give him a hand right there. That was absolutely beautiful. Thank you, Mr. Nick Moody.
Wow, that was great.
We will be glad to sign autographs if y'all want to add it to that list of awesome people here today.
All right, Bree, so give me a rundown on all this.
I mean, you're an all pro, Ricky.
I'm a kind of a little bit rusty, I guess.
A little. Well, you guys might notice that I've got another stand-in for Dave today. Dave's third stunt double of the weekend so far. So Ricky B was kind enough to jump in here and hang out with me for the morning. So we are here at Bikini Bottoms Off-Road Park. We're in Dyersburg, Tennessee. If you somehow missed all the action yesterday, then you're going to have to go back and rewatch that and get caught up. But we are getting ready to kick off our UTV Cup Series, Hills 3 and 4. We did 1 and 2 yesterday. And then we've got UTV Bounty Hill 3, Bouncer Hill 3, and then we're going to add in our RC class today. They've got some really cool stuff set up. It looks like they got some like Quickcrete or something out there on the hill.
I think I'm excited to see it. This is
got
gonna be
some
the first
banners
time
and
for me.
tape. It's legit. These guys are going all out, and then we'll wrap up with, Hills. What's left? 4, I guess. Hill 4 for the Bounty and
it's so much to keep up with.
Bouncer, and then we have our Formula Off-Road guys too, and the quads. Oh my gosh,
The quads.
we have a lot of racing to do today.
Quads. Yeah, so any idea where the quads are going to hit? Because I know a lot of people were asking yesterday. I'm excited and also a little nervous. These guys are wild.
It's going to be a little crazy anywhere they go out here. So.
All right, so now we are live, got it working. You're seeing it. I'm new,
Yeah,
so I don't
can
know what
you-
I'm doing.
Well, if.
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh, hey,
you
look
got
at that.
it.
Hey, I'm in.
Now we can say hello to everybody.
Yep. With the 45-second delay. That's something I didn't know this
There
whole
is a
time.
delay,
So I'm
yeah.
saying things in chat.
Okay. So good morning, everybody. Thanks for checking in. We are, as usual, making all of our last-minute adjustments here. It wouldn't be a race day if everything went perfectly smoothly and according to schedule. I don't have a box of donuts this morning. Did you guys see my box of donuts?
I saw the
had
box of donuts,
yesterday?
and I wasn't disappointed about you not having donuts until just now.
It was an impressive box of donuts.
Yeah, so I see now this is the way that I get the live feed.
Aw. I don't know. We'll find something.
Yeah, was it on me to bring donuts? Did the co-host bring donuts yesterday?
No, it was Jerry Foley, actually.
Jerry.
There's this awesome little donut place near his house, I guess.
Jerry, when you watch this in the replay, know that I'm a little disappointed, a little hurt, and a little hungry.
And a little hungry. What?
This is your backup for when you need to take a break.
Okay, Dave's here too. Somewhere. Dave's here somewhere. He just got here. track of the times. So I think we're going to be showing a little shot. I don't know. Clyde said he was going to do it, and then he went out there. So he
Well, I'm just excited to be here. You know, I haven't got to do this a lot lately.
I know. I feel like I haven't seen you in.
You know, I mean,
I don't even know. When
for those
was
of
the
you
last time I saw you?
that may not know me, I used to be involved in every aspect of Southern Rock racing. I had this little web page that I did, Ricky B Photography, and so like when rock bouncing started, it was me and Mad Ram 11 in the early days. This is over 10 years ago.
Didn't we meet at like Hawk Pride in like 2012 or something?
2012, yep.
Yeah.
I think the first one ever was at Chocolaco, is that
Was
right?
it Chocolaco? The first race was Chocolaco. Did we meet there?
We may have.
I don't
but
remember.
Either way,
that was back in the 4x4 Nation days.
Yeah.
When Alicia and I had the booth set up at all the races.
So I miss that. You know, I miss going to every race and shooting pictures, standing up on the hill and trying to dodge rocks and dust all the time. But, you know, now things have changed. I get to be here thanks to RCV Performance.
Yeah, now you're RCV, Ricky.
Yeah, so we love sponsoring this series. We've been doing it for many years, actually probably all the years.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's great. And getting the front row seat with a microphone is, you really can't ask for more.
Surprise!
That's great.
Well, we're glad you made it out this weekend.
So what was the highlight yesterday for those that missed it?
No, there was just like so much that happened. We had a lot of rollovers, like right at the top of the hill up there. I don't know if you saw any of that.
In the area
I was really
where
glad that nobody ended up coming all the way back down.
Well, you know, I saw that Bobby Tanner video. That's kind of going viral from yesterday.
I think that was definitely one of my favorites because it's such a classic.
Yeah,
you know, Bobby Tanner.
Absolutely,
stunt, of course.
Absolutely.
And he just floated right up it. It was awesome.
He made it look easy for sure.
Yeah.
So something also from watching the live feed yesterday, I watched it from my office, and stuff like that happens. You guys think that the audience can't hear a thing? Oh,
yeah.
we can hear you great.
Oh, good.
Yeah, we can't hear each other.
Right, no.
But
I can't hear myself talking half
right.
the time. Once you get Zach up there and get, you know, Gold Rush out on the hill or something, like I can't hear myself.
But the guys at home can hear, and it's not so bad.
That's awesome. Hey, talk about the crowd that's out here, because that's one thing that the people watching online can't ever. We do a crowd shot once in a while and try to give them a good view. But I mean, it's what time is it? Like 9 in the morning.
Yeah.
And
I really don't know how many people travel, you know, from where and all that. But I mean, I got up this morning at.
Those are cookies.
We have snacks.
They're homemade cookies from Mary Carroll, and they're really good.
But I got up this morning and traveled 3-4 hours to here, and I'm sure people have done that as well. So, I mean,
my dad's on his way here right now.
Oh, it's great to see.
That's probably been a while since you saw.
It's great to see so many people motivated and excited to be here to watch this year after
Getting
year.
Up early and coming out and sitting in the sun and the dust, and although we have some beautiful weather today.
It is a little dusty, but I think that's okay. I'd rather the dust than the mud.
It's not raining on us. And I can actually wear flannel right now and enjoy it.
Are you one of those that get excited about fall? So like fall time gets around and
I'm just tired of 100 degrees every day. You know, I love summertime, but it's, you know, time for a change.
Fall is good racing weather, you know, and good wheeling weather in general, going off road.
Okay, if you haven't
tell us
noticed, we got a
about
driver on
the
the line.
SRS reunion ride. I talked about it yesterday, but in case anybody missed it, give us all the details.
So, you know, like I mentioned before, I've been doing this SRS stuff for years, and I just haven't been as involved in it as I used to be. So Clyde and I came up with an idea. I host an event every year around my birthday. I call it RBD, and this is going to be the 13th year that we've done it. And it's kind of one of those things. It's after the race season, and like Thanksgiving weekend. So people usually will take their race buggies. They'll come hang out. And we thought, well, you know what? Let's get all the SRS drivers from years past together.
Yeah.
You know, because you get so busy in these races where you know if something tears up, you go straight back to the pits. You work on it. You don't. It's kind of a family, and sometimes you don't get to see them.
It's hard to sit and visit, or you know, like Dave and I are in here most of the time, and then you only get to run around and say hi here and there with people. And so I think the idea of and just a ride.
Yeah,
you know,
so everybody will get to hang out,
chill, and enjoy it.
And I'm looking forward to that. So that'll be November.
Rush.
Yeah, November 30th. So all you SRS guys from years past, come join us and hang out.
Our birthday's on Thanksgiving this year.
Yeah, November
Or
28th.
Thanksgiving's on our birthday.
There we
We
go.
got Austin Connell now kicking things off for us.
He is cruising.
All right, so if you're just joining us and you're wondering if you missed anything or what's going on, we just kicked off our UTV Cup Series race for the day. This is Hill 3. We had Hills 1 and 2 yesterday. Austin Connell's out on the track right now. After we do Hills 3 and 4 for the UTV Cup Series, we will have the Bounty Series, Hill 3, and the Bouncer Series, or Class Hill 3. Thanks for everybody that's checking in right now. Good morning, Cassie. Hey, since Dave's not in here yet, I have to do it. Y'all be sure to like and share, please. Hit the like and share buttons. Show these guys some love. It's a long, full weekend of racing.
Oh, man, that's aggressive coming off of there.
Nice.
Get it done.
It's really amazing these UTV suspensions just soak that up. That's violent.
That's a 71.675. That is the time to beat.
71.675.
For the day.
Not bad for Austin Connell. You know, it's tough going out first. Like, that's a lot of anxiety. You have no idea what to expect, no idea what's fast.
Especially on a course like this that has, there's so many options out here. I know we had, unfortunately, one driver went the wrong way yesterday and missed the finish line, and it's kind of tough when you haven't actually seen anybody else go and do it yet. You've just been told where to go. So,
yeah, and you've got
first place is never.
The dust's working against you a little bit in some of these because you'll go up a hill or down a hill and then turn right back into the dust.
The trail disappeared and you're in a cloud.
Yeah. These guys are drivers though, so they make the best of it and pull through. So who do we have on the line now, Bree?
That's a good question. I think that I might have an outdated sheet here with running order. So we're gonna find out. We'll all find out together.
All right, yeah, it'll be great. I love a surprise.
Yeah. I can't quite see the buggy from here with people standing up.
No, the live feed probably knows more what's going on than we do right now.
They probably do.
Maybe we can check it.
Okay, on the line, we got pretty much a rock racing legend in the making, Adam Coots.
Oh, Adam Coots.
All right, it's time to shake and bake.
So Adam's actually
that old shake and bake buggy.
Yeah, wow, my list is totally wrong.
That looks like a TC.
I got to talk to Adam this morning a little bit, and so he's running Tim Cameron's 2018 UTV this series, and he's putting it through his paces.
A very capable little buggy.
Absolutely. Man, you know, it's easier said than done to be up here and conversate while so much excitement's going on. Like, I want to watch, and I'm excited for it. I'm watching the live feed.
I know, there's so much to look at.
Yeah.
So much happening.
Yeah, as a spectator, I'm like, man, they're just not talking very much. I'm watching the live feed. Now that I'm up here, I realize.
Now we're just watching along with you guys, too.
It's challenging.
They're like, oh, I guess we should say something.
Yeah, something happens, and I'm just like, you know.
They said the clock's hot. Let's see what you got.
All right.
Come on, Adam.
All right,
Adam about to cross the line. Bouncing off the rev limiter, sounds like. Maybe a little belt slipping.
Yeah, it's a one or two wheel dig. Hard to see from here with the dust.
Yeah, that dust is intense around there.
Caging the water truck, please. We're gonna have to bring this can.
Yeah. Yeah, for you guys at home, we are commentating by Braille right now, if that's a thing. I don't know. We're looking at the bottom of a canopy, and we're hearing some amazing action.
Yeah, we have a
There you go. That way
canopy
never to give up right
that's
there.
obstructing our view a little bit this morning. We'll get that out of here as soon as we can.
It's pretty impressive he made that. Looks like he's having some mechanical issues.
Yeah, it wasn't sounding quite right yesterday either.
Here he comes. He's such a good driver. He doesn't even need four-wheel drive.
3.5 wheel drive.
That'll get it.
2.5.
So the UTV courses,
See, it's the easy part here.
you know, they've got these guys kind of zigzagging a lot. I mean, it's up and down. It's more so than the rock bouncers. And golly, sorry, I lost my train of thought. That was
All right,
quick.
Let's see what his time was.
They make short time of that downhill section for sure.
119.023. 119.023. Adam Coots. Is that DC Thompson?
Oh man,
DC.
DC's on the line. This will be interesting.
So DC had some issues yesterday, right?
I
This
heard,
man right
what
here
was
is
it, a
wild,
cracked
crazy,
radiator?
and a heck of a good wheel driver.
Some power steering.
Power steering
Yeah.
issues,
That
I
bike
think.
will hold up. It'd be hard to
Yeah, I
beat.
know they were working furiously on it. Did you hear if he's got his power steering fixed yet, or is he just going to muscle through?
I have not heard. We might be able to see here in a minute.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty crazy once you lose power steering in these machines, especially with these fully built front diffs. It
Every
is tough.
bump and rock you hit just rips the steering wheel right out of your
Yeah,
hand.
front tire catches an edge under throttle,
Uh-huh.
and it's tough.
Come on now, you didn't drive that fast on the course.
He making it rain up this hill.
Well, and DC and Tim Cameron both ran into steering issues yesterday,
Yeah,
correct?
which was,
What's up with that?
you know,
One
we
drive
go
faster
into
out
these
of here,
races
you
and
get in the
you have your
race
top drivers and the points are so
Everybody has
tight
their
and
own
everything,
style,
and then
man.
something like that happens and just totally shakes up
Right.
what you're expecting for the day. You know,
He loves
Timmy
the
and
pits.
DC had problems.
Can't wait
Nathan
to get
Wolf
back there.
had a smoking time, but then he had a penalty for hitting the timer
Yeah.
at the line. So you just never know, you know, how the day is going to end up going.
Yeah,
so it
yeah.
can really, things can get shaken up pretty quickly,
These
which
top-
makes it interesting.
Yeah, these top drivers that, you know, have been holding on to the
DC's
top,
such a good
one bad
race
run
person. They're trying to
Yeah.
can
freeze
really
him like you
change
do
the
a
whole day.
punter.
Yeah.
And it can be anything, you know, like the power steering failure, or just something like
Hold
that,
the line,
you know, that
hold
you
the
know
line.
He's
Track's
clutch.
cold.
come out of nowhere and take them by
He's
surprise.
cold though.
All right, so I'm not doing
Yeah.
very good at this commentary. You guys do so good. You guys talk to
Jamie
everybody.
Collier,
I feel so
Gary's
loved when
looking
I get
for
on the
you.
live
Jamie
feed and everybody's like, "Hey, Ricky, how you doing?"
Yeah,
And-
guys.
Way down. He's
Hey,
already
give
down
a
at the
shout out
bottom,
to
Gary.
Ricky B,
We
who
gonna
on
make him come
here
back up here.
knows Ricky, knows RCV, knows Ricky B
All right.
photography
Who's
from
Yeah, some
back
OGs
in
for
the day.
Ricky B photography
Yeah.
there.
Show him some love, guys. Hit him up
We gotta run
here.
out of real estate on that buggy.
Oh,
It's
man.
not very often that Ricky and I get to. I don't know. Well, we've never done the show together.
I don't think so. I might have sat
We
in
haven't
on a
even
couple,
seen
like,
each other at an event in a while.
Right.
So
I got to sit in on a pre-show or two with Clyde,
At the shop.
and I enjoy that. But being here and being able to watch the action and commentate,
Yeah.
or just sit here and watch the action and not commentate. Sorry, guys. You know, either way, it's been great. I'm not nearly as entertaining as Dave. I apologize for that, but I'll work on it. I need to work on my
Dave's got
accent.
big shoes to fill.
Yeah.
I know.
what it
I
is.
always think it's funny that neither Dave or I, we both have a northern kind of twang a little bit, and you know. What?
Man, I'm telling
Oh,
you what,
we're
I love
swapping
this
camera
weather.
apparently, just to keep y'all
I mean, the dust
updated.
is something, but it could be mud. I
Having some
slipped
camera
and slid
issues.
down this hill
We
too
want
many
y'all to be
times.
able to see
I ain't doing it no more.
everything as well as possible.
Yeah, probably less of us and more of the action.
I would rather have the
Hopefully.
dust.
I mean,
long
as
we
pretty
got a
as
good
Ricky is
breeze
to look
blowing
at,
away
I'm
from
sure
us.
you guys
Like
would rather be
yesterday, the
watching.
breeze in the
Hey, you
back,
guys,
the crowd
I don't just
tight,
wake up in the morning and throw a
blowing
hat on and
dust
roll out of
over the
bed.
top of the hill.
Yeah. It was
Yeah.
That was on point.
I do
He
that.
puts in time and effort. Okay.
Not really.
It needs to be appreciated.
No.
We I hope
Who's
you
one of
guys
your
like
favorite
this weather
drivers
that we
to
ordered
watch
for
out
y'all.
here?
Look,
You're welcome.
I'm not trying to be a bandwagoner, but it's Tim Cameron.
wasn't cheap.
Like, It really is. Like I've known the guy for so many years. I've got to watch this whole rock bouncing industry grow, and he grew along with it.
Yeah.
He was right there. I mean, I remember the day the Fat Girl Wheelie happened, which was like an iconic moment. If you guys haven't heard of that, go to Google, go to YouTube, type in Fat Girl Wheelie. Be careful of your results, but look for the one with a buggy in it. And
maybe Fat Girl Wheelie Tim Cameron.
Yes, Mad Ram 11, something like that. Add some more buzzwords, but. You know, he really has pushed this industry, and he's been involved in it, and he gives back. He's everywhere as much as he can be.
I think it's safe to say that the sport wouldn't be maybe where it's at or have quite the fan base that grew the way it did without Timmy, for sure. And then, you know, you throw Bobby in there, and
you know, it's the I don't want to say career drivers, but you've got like Randall Key. He's been in it since the early days.
Well, I
You've
think
got
Randall's
Bobby.
been to more SRS races than anybody else.
See, that's great.
Isn't that crazy?
And
he's missed like 3 ever.
Well, we've developed a fan base. I mean, I personally get excited when I see Screaming Blue on the line.
Yeah.
You know, I know it's going to be great.
You know something's going to happen.
You know, he's built that relationship with the audience, and a lot of these new drivers are doing the same thing.
Yeah.
You know, you've got guys coming out here with their T-shirts, and they're building their brand, and it's so great, especially for kids. I mean, it's like the early stages of Monster
like
Jam.
Monster, yep.
You know, so.
Well, and it is as much about racing and competing, because obviously everybody that's out here driving has that competitive spirit, and you know, that need for speed is what kind of brings you out to begin with. But what keeps you in it is the family aspect, the camaraderie among the drivers and the fans. And then it is a little bit of a show too, you know. It's not just about the racing and the competition. We want to. Everyone's working hard to help everybody else put a buggy back together so they can go out and run. You know, who out here wouldn't help Bobby put his buggy back together if it meant that he'd be able to go?
You know, some of the greatest moments in this racing series has been when somebody couldn't make it. Like they're leading in time and they have a hiccup and they don't make the hill, and they just decide to back up and put on a show. Like that moment is always so exciting for the crowd and appreciated by the crowd. Yeah. So, I mean, these drivers don't have to do stuff like that. I know they're trying to win. Right. But to be that person and entertain it and give something back like that is always great.
And that's what helps make our sport what it is too, I think. You know, it's not cutthroat. There's competition without that, you know, that cutthroatedness that the barriers between the drivers, like, you know it's
there's friendship among everybody, but at the same time too, when they get out there, it's business. It's on. You know, they want to win. Well, you've got Bubba Bacon right now. You know, like he's been pushing incredibly hard this season and last season. I mean, he is again one of the originals.
All right, now it's like a good place for a race.
It's pretty amazing to see how tight the points series has been with people like Bubba and Tim and everybody. So
it is crazy, and the times that these guys are getting on the hills where they're separated by tenths of a second, you know, it just keeps happening over and over. It just shows you how they're pushing each other so much more. Back in the day, it was like nothing like that, you know.
Oh yeah, well, and also the hills have changed so much. Like now,
and the buggies too.
Oh yeah, you know, suspension.
I used to wheel in the juggy, which, not that I was ever up in those guys' category, but you know, I at least brought it out and tried, and the juggy went, you know, it's nothing like what we have now.
The suspension, the horsepower that has changed over the last few years, you know, to be able to hit this wide open like Bobby did yesterday, and he launched that ledge, and he launched 20 or 30 foot, you know, and landed smoothly, didn't bounce off. You know, this we call it rock bouncing, but it's not so much rock bouncing anymore. You know, used to, you'd hit the rock ledge, you'd jump 10 foot in the air, you'd land, you'd hope for the best.
You're just pinballing your way up the
good old Cable Hill days, you know, bouncing off the banks at full throttle. But now it's calculated. Don't get me wrong, it's still exciting to watch.
Oh, yeah. Well, and I love how each park that we go to, and Dave and I have talked about this before on the show, but it just plays into the kind of course that we end up with. You know, here we've got the concrete, and I've been calling it the kudzu cliffs over here. There's not as much kudzu anymore since yesterday, and we've got, you know, Fable Hill, and then at some other parks, you know, Hawk Pride's got its own flair there when we go, and Hawk Pride race was brutal. I was watching the feed on that as well, and
And that's kind of fun too. I don't know how the drivers feel about it, but from a spectator's point of view, if you can make the hill is almost more exciting than how fast you can make the hill.
Oh yeah. Well, at that point it becomes just who's going to make it, not who's going to make it the fastest. So, but it's cool how the different parks and the different courses can play into, the different strengths of the buggies and the drivers. And
they're fired up, DC. Let's go. We're getting ready. I'm getting tired. I want to see some racing.
Well, what's cool about this place, I mentioned it casually. Are we about to go? I feel like we're about to go.
I think Zach's just getting a little impatient.
Well, this Fable Hill, as you call
better do
it,
something good, boy.
That was modeled.
Oh yeah.
Oh, here we go.
All right. DC Thompson.
So DC's looking for some redemption.
That boy fast.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say his steering is fixed.
Yeah, it doesn't look like he's wrestling with it too much.
Uh-oh.
Did I speak too soon?
No.
Keith, help. Help.
Did he roll over?
Yeah.
Dave.
Did he put
All right.
his thing down, flip it, and reverse it?
Yeah, he laid the smackdown on there.
Oh, no.
He's right on the
Too
part of the
hot,
course that
too
Ricky
hot.
and I can't see.
Yeah. So he's laid on his side.
He's tipped up on a bank apparently.
Did he roll?
Can he rock the buggy?
Ouch.
It sounds like he's trying.
You guys can see. We can't.
Razor's nose.
He's out of the buggy.
He's out of the buggy. Is he trying to tip it back over himself?
Is he?
Catch. Don't drop. I don't have a screen back.
That was a lot of pressure there to not drop that phone.
See that picture?
We're getting reports that he's got some breakage. Oh yeah, so it looks like from this picture from 10 feet away that you guys are probably seeing clearly.
Yeah, can we see
he's got like a trailing arm radius rod situation.
What did he break?
Yeah,
Oh, man.
trailing arm or radius rod or something in the rear suspension must have
Had a
let
good
go.
run going.
Yeah, I shouldn't have said anything about the power steering. I jinxed him.
We got Keith coming.
Oh.
We got the cat
All right, well,
coming.
we'll get him recovered, get him off the track. Let's talk about RCB for a minute. You guys have anything new for 2020 you want to talk about? Or?
So the big thing right now is, we've got this
farthest away.
this new Toyota stuff. So we're so involved in the racing. I guess a lot of people may not know that we do OEM replacements, and that's kind of our main thing. Jeep axles, Dana 60 stuff for trucks. But right now, this Toyota world, this independent suspension Toyota world, like a 4Runner, Tacoma, like these overland guys going camping, going out in the middle of the desert. So we're building axles for that now, and then we're getting really excited about it because it's a whole new world for us.
Yeah.
These
Branching out.
these overland guys, we're used to being out here in the racing world and watching things get beat on and whatnot. And these are actually nice vehicles that just want reliability. So we're getting into that, and
very cool.
We're prepping for King of the Hammers already, actually.
Yeah.
So King of the Hammers is big for us. We love that race. It covers our
I'd like
entire.
to go back out to Hammers again sometime soon. How many years ago was that when we went with Richie?
What was the first
Was that like 5?
backdoor shootout? So that was that.
I
The backdoor
think-
shootout, 2015.
I think, was it not 14? It was right after we finished the Avenger, and I thought that was 14.
It may have been.
I don't know. Because the year we took the Avenger out there, we did backdoor.
Jeremy, Dave, I apologize. I can't remember the dates, but
And then the following year is when we went out with Richie.
well, and in that rock bounce, bringing the rock bouncer west really changed
home.
people's perspective. I mean, there was definitely a Biggie versus Tupac, East versus
We're on the
West
street
situation
as we
going
took
that
a
first,
nosedive back there in the
and
nosebleeds.
everybody now
That
kind
was
of
fun. That was good times.
yeah. But now everybody's seen each other's machines, gotten used to it, and I think everybody respects everybody's kind of, situation, their unique
It's not like
build.
West Side Story, going meeting up out in the desert.
But yeah, so we're gearing up for King of the Hammers, and this racing season's kind of slowing down, and we're going to be able to catch our breath a little bit and focus in on some rec wheeling and go ride.
The Icelandic teams, or at least one of them, they're going to Hammers.
Really?
Yeah, Bessie was in here. Have you met Bessie?
I don't think I've gotten the
you need to
opportunity.
meet Bessie today. Bessie Thearderson. Still working on that one.
Okay. I'll
But
butcher it,
he was
unfortunately.
telling us that I think it's the Cube, the red one.
Oh, yeah.
That they're taking. I could be remembering this wrong, but yeah. So one of them at least is going to be out at Hammers.
Is he going for recreation? He going to do the backdoor shootout?
I don't. That's a good question.
I'd be curious to find out.
I would imagine if they're going, they will be competing in something.
That'd be great to see.
But I don't know what kind of modifications would be required.
It's
for
kind of
that.
amazing how that the rock bouncers went out there. How it's been a melting pot of the industry. That all started with 13 guys riding through the Hammers as fast as they could. So it's amazing the evolution of this industry as a whole.
It is crazy. And if you've never been to King of the Hammers, trying to explain it to somebody how it's literally a town that pops up in the middle of the desert for a week. There's road signs, legit streets and road signs, and it's all just campers and tents and everybody's vehicles and RVs and trailers.
King of the Hammers is definitely an experience you guys, everybody, I would recommend. It's a bucket list item. It's something that you can't really understand until you experience it. You live out in the desert for a week with 50,000 people, and 2 weeks later there's nothing there.
Yeah.
They build the city, they bring it in, and it's an amazing event.
And you get to caravan in a, how many trailers did we have? Five trailers or something from Tennessee to California.
For East Coast. And it's amazing, you've got competitors from the East that are solid competitors at King of the Hammers, like Eric Miller from Maryland. Travels all the way across the country and is a top competitor every time.
Yes. He's got the cutest kid too. I see all the pictures on Facebook.
Yeah, and seeing that brings together that family aspect of racing, that camaraderie. It's everybody knows everybody. It's great. So.
All right, sounds like we're getting DC.
Are we cleared up there?
Off. What's happening, Dave? You're our eyes right now.
Recovery.
Oh dear.
I got a one-word answer. Recovery is what's happening. Dave is saving his words for when he comes on the show.
Yeah, he saves it up.
Well, I don't want to keep you in here forever. I know you want to go spectate. Today is this like a day off, or is this like a working day?
No, I wanted to come here. I wanted to see everybody. I enjoy talking to the drivers. So that's really, for me, I want to refamiliarize it. Because I don't get to see it all the time. So I want to take it all in. I want to see everybody and talk about it and what's working, what's not working, what people need. Anytime that we can build a new solution for these guys, we're all about it.
Yeah.
This rock bouncing that's how the Big Bell. So we've got a 47 spline 2-inch Big Bell CV that most of these drivers are running now, and it was born out of necessity.
Yep.
It was born because these drivers came to us and they're like, look, this is just we need bigger. We've got more power. We've got wilder courses. We need more.
Got to keep up with how the sport and the hills and the horsepower has all changed.
So we love being involved in it so that we can be there to give these solutions to these needs.
Well, that's one thing that Dave and I talk about a lot regularly too, is just our sponsors. They're also hands-on, which is awesome. We had Raceline is obviously our presenting sponsor for this weekend, and we had Greg out in Missouri, Greg Mulkey with Raceline, and he was on the microphone for us. And they had a tent and booth set up, and just a really great presence there. And then you're here, and you're just being part of everything and being so hands-on, and like you said, talking to the drivers and what they need, and that's just being part of everything.
You can
Not
watch
just, writing a check or giving some products and then you're done.
Right.
I'll see you next year.
It's more than just advertising for us. I mean, of course we want to promote and be a part of it, and I think that you don't get to really take it all in until you're here.
No.
like the live feed. I love watching the live feed.
Yeah,
but
it's so different in person.
Absolutely, absolutely. You get to see it up close. You get to really appreciate it completely differently.
You get to like feel your chest rattle when Bad Influence or Gold Rush goes by.
Right. Right. So, and which I'm actually really looking forward to. I want to go find a front row seat and take that all in here in a little while. So when the bouncers start. So what is the schedule of events today? Do you
Bud
have that
Meadows
handy?
says he is buying his plane ticket tomorrow for Hammers.
Good. I will take sole responsibility for that happening. That was my recommendation entirely. So you're going to enjoy it.
You have the credit for that. You said the schedule for today?
Yeah.
Well, as far as I know, if they haven't changed anything on me, which would not be unheard of, we are in the middle of UTV Cup Series Hill 3 right now. We had 1 and 2 yesterday. We'll do 3 and 4 this morning. We are going to follow that with the UTV Bounty Series, which I think... Oh, hey, Pops. Dad showed up.
Chad Molitor just walked in, and I don't even know. I'm like, hey, Chad.
We're going to have the UTV Bounty Series, and we've only got a handful of drivers, I think, left for that. And then Bouncers, Hill 3. Then we'll be doing the RC cars, and then Hills 4 for... Hill 4 for the bounty class.
The RC cars. So I kind of been keeping an eye on this as it's been growing. We actually worked with a company to do some private label RCVs. So there's little RCVs running around.
That's awesome.
Out there in the
RCVs.
RCVs. So I'm excited to see that in person.
Yeah.
I'm going to go down there and take it all in as well.
It's amazing the detail that they have in those things.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
I don't know anything hardly about. Like, this is my first introduction really to the RC rock bouncing this year, and just like the following that it has, first of all, and how far. I know Nick lives in Arizona, okay, and he puts on it. He's come to all of our events to put on the races from Arizona. That's not close to anything that we do.
Right. Well,
and he's had other competitors fly in. I know we were talking. Anthony Garcia flew from like Texas to Missouri, I think it was last time. Or it's the dedication level is so high up there, and then just like the buggies themselves are so cool, and how detailed and how close they can make it to an actual rock bouncer. Even like the RCVs.
Oh. Yeah.
Whatever. So
yeah, these guys are really detailed, and then
we'll definitely be showing more of that later too. We'll get you guys a good shot of the hill because they put in a lot of work.
We're
and it's
getting
looking
the
pretty
first
cool out
looks
there.
at it, and it looks like he has slung out a jack.
We still can't see what's going on with DC, guys.
Hey,
I'm sorry.
I need to get the jack
Otherwise,
off that buggy.
we would be giving you
right,
some more details.
I'm watching it right now. I believe Jack Porter may or may not be hanging off of the buggy while the buggy is hanging off of the excavator. So I'm just throwing names out. I don't know if it's actually Jack. It just looks like something Jack would do.
I heard Zach say something about Jack, so good chance.
But yeah, so they're getting him off the course.
Jack's like the MacGyver of SRS, really. He, just like, hey Jack, we need you to do this or that or whatever. And,
yeah, SRS is very fortunate to have a lot of the people that work with them, because
we have a lot of MacGyvers on this crew.
Yeah. I mean, for what you guys do, it's a very small crew that puts on a big show. And
yep, we are very thankful to everybody that is part of making it happen, because we try and tell people that if you haven't made it to an event in person, it's hard to know everything that goes on behind the scenes to make it happen. Somebody's out climbing up the hills and putting up the flags and the tape and all the banners and everything that goes on the production side. We've got Brooks Myers on the camera, and he's working his tail off every event to make sure that we've got the best shot that we can get for the live feed. And of course Clyde does like 14 million things in the trailer every time.
Yeah,
plus running everything out here.
The media support as well. You got D-Pat and Black Dog out there.
Yep.
Busted Knuckle, I'm sure, is running around here somewhere. And so it's really a lot of effort that goes into this show.
For sure.
And then you've got people like me that's just sitting here
yammering
on about whatever.
Colton Hoback.
All right, here we go.
Colton Hoback, here we go. Let's see some racing. Kathy. How are you doing this morning? Thanks for checking in. Curtis Hazard is watching. Curtis has been working hard out on the RC hill this morning, getting everything set up.
I like seeing these full bodies race. It gives me
I would
hope.
see a full body. Yeah. That's a tube chassis, but
Okay.
it likes full bodies.
Well, I didn't say that wasn't full body. I just said I like to see them.
So we have no idea of the running order currently, unfortunately, but
That's a 58.979.
58.979 from Hoback Racing.
Fast.
He wants it to be up higher. That's fine.
Two-seater. It's a two-seater.
Hey, Brent, just let me know when you're ready to pick up. No rush. No rush. An hour, 3 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever you need.
Probably another 5 minutes or so. Oh man, David Upton.
Actually, I need to zip up that pocket before it gets full of dust.
You just wanted to come visit me, didn't you?
I did. That's the only reason I rushed. I turned on the live feed and I was like, Ricky's there. Let's go. Hurry up. Get the razor. Let's go.
Oh, you just wanted to come try out this new PRP
Oh,
guest
time to
seat
catch
that
up.
we
We got
have.
Mr.
Isn't
I saw
that
that
nice?
after
Lines
it's funny how I got
along.
up yesterday and y'all put this down right after I got up.
Oh really? You didn't get to enjoy that?
No.
Well, we
Tyler
used to
Clark's
have
hot.
a
Track's ready.
Yeti.
Come on.
That was our guest seat of honor because we
Yeti.
would just put Dave's Yeti in between us.
Name
now we
brand.
got the super fancy seat.
All right. So is
All right, is that Tyler
Heinzel?
Heinzel?
That line was sick.
Why don't they go ahead and move?
He could not have hit that hill better.
On us until the sun's up a little
Oh,
higher.
so it is.
Yeah, that's why we have it up the second.
Yeah, you guys that are watching the live feed right now are seeing way more than we are. We get to see him start and finish, but everything that happens between is a surprise for us. So if you see anything exciting, comment it on the live feed, and we'll.
Yeah, y'all can tell us what's happening.
Yeah.
for a change.
Tyler's being very consistent right now.
So yesterday for the UTV Cup Series, which is the class we're running right now, and I'm going to try and do this from memory. If I screwed up, y'all let me know. Travis Skelton had our fastest time on Hill 1. Hold that. Let me get Tyler's time real quick.
The suspense is
I just
killing
wait
me.
on Zach at this point because I can hear him better than Clyde.
Okay, we got any Timmy fans out there?
No,
Anybody
Zach.
ever heard of Timmy?
Timmy.
Yeah?
Who's
All
Timmy?
right,
What was
so
Tyler's time,
Any
Clyde?
Timmy fans?
I don't know if you guys at home can hear
There's
Zach as well as we can hear Zach.
to cheer for
But
him.
61.185
we just, I mean, I can
Here's
just hold it
Tim
up.
Cameron right now. Let's see what he's got.
for Tyler Heinzel. Oh, TC's out of the course.
He found the line.
All right, so Timmy's time to beat looks to be 58.979. Tyler put down a 61.185 just now, and that looks to be Tyler in second place right now.
Dave does all this.
Same with me, but I have a timer in front of me to be able to do it.
So Timmy's already made it past the spot that DC ran into issues on.
Just in case you can't see him through all the dust.
And Timmy, of course, was struggling with some steering issues yesterday. I think his buggy overheated too. Looks like he got everything
Looking
back
like
into
Tigger.
shape though.
All right.
Oh no, that's Timmy, not Tigger.
56.065 puts him in the lead.
All right.
56.065, Timmy Cameron.
50.
Out.
Quick run.
I
very quick run.
just got here. We're running a little late getting out of the camper, and I was just curious. Is DC broke yet?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look
Yep.
at here, we
Sure
got
enough.
Kentucky's
Okay.
finest.
All right.
Yes.
JMI
He made it all the way to the scene of the crash. Unfortunately.
Come on, Jamie.
DC's been on fire this year. Been proud of him.
He is. He's been putting on a show too.
All right, Jamie Coldarn.
Jamie Goldiron's somebody you can never rule out.
I
Like
think
he
it
is
was
Mr.
faster with
Consistency. It
non-turbo
seems.
motor.
He kind of maybe stays in the background a little bit, but then he's just always, consistently.
Oh, him bumping to a turbo this year has definitely improved his game.
See, I realized that he was running the last several years with just an XP1000 engine, right?
Yeah, this year's his first year running the turbo.
Hey.
Yeah, he's already seeming pretty quick.
Hey, Jay Shaw, I don't have the running order today, unfortunately, so I can tell you that Nathan Wolf has not run yet, so you haven't missed it. But I can't tell you exactly when he will be running.
Jay Shaw jumping on.
Okay, this is going to be a quick time right here. That was really quick.
58.727.
That's a good run, Mr. Cold Iron.
5.87 points. Well, that puts him in second place right now.
Look at there, we got Brandon Davis and Travis Skelton making their way to the pit. Looks like
all right, so our top three currently are Tim Cameron, followed by Jamie Coldiron, and then Colton Hoback. We are only, half a dozen drivers into Hill 3 right now. We had Hills 1 and 2 yesterday for the UTV Cup class.
Here we go.
And we have got, who's on the line now? Let's see. We got too many people standing up. I can't even see the starting line from
There's a
here.
little monitor out here.
To watch the live feed?
Yeah.
Well, normally we're in the trailer and we're watching it on the screen.
I want to say it's Dan
Who's on the
Carter.
line?
I want to say it's Dan Carter, but it's hard to tell.
Green?
Yeah.
last but not least, that's
61.1.
Nathan Wolf coming down.
We think Dan Carter might be on the line. If it's a full body and Donald Spicer's not here, I think there are only two
Tyler
full bodies.
Heinzel's time was a 61.85. 61.185. 61.185. So everybody out there wondering about Tyler Heinzel.
Yeah, so the reason I popped out really was because you were here. Because I want to do today's trivia question for the Razor Life T-shirt, and it involves you. So
Okay.
As soon as we get a break.
A break in action,
Yeah.
we'll do that.
Okay,
I'm
Dan
down for
Carter.
that.
Oh, yeah, we have lots of giveaways today.
Yeah.
Dave just threw another one at me.
Hey,
I brought
Eric,
a-
you better turn around. It's a
T-shirt
full
today.
body.
I brought
Is
a
that a
T-shirt
full
today to
body?
give away.
That's a full body.
Because I looked up in the Webster's Merriam
Yeah,
Dictionary.
see.
Oh, man.
Be giving this away here a little bit
And
later.
I guess
a good looking shirt.
A picture of it. They
So y'all be
defined it
paying
as
attention.
having More than one
of the
seat.
few that I didn't have you
no,
design.
no. See the
that's-
plastics
That must be
and
why
the
it-
plastics.
why it looks good.
He upgraded the cage and
All
the
right.
suspension.
It is Dan
Still
Carter.
running
All
original
right.
full
The other
body.
DC.
Full body.
Yeah.
Man, Dan Carter,
Now the tube chest.
I enjoy watching the full body.
Lights on the back.
probably more than anything, to be honest with
Mandatory
you.
for
Oh,
a
there's
full
no
body.
doubt.
Yeah.
It's
Because
That's
it's
my
almost
man,
like
Dan.
you're rooting for. I
That's
hate
what
to
it
call
is.
Dan
Yeah,
Carter
that's
the
Dan.
average
I'm
guy,
here
but
for the
you're talking about
fans,
the
the
machine.
Carter.
yeah.
He is.
Yeah.
He represents
beef
my
up
home
parts on it,
state,
come
which
out
is
here and
very
race.
good at football.
I don't know if the expression
Alabama.
pushing a rope
Roll
is
Tide.
relevant, but
I went to Auburn, but I
he
yelled
definitely
Roll Tide.
has to do a lot with that machine. Center of gravity alone really affects it.
That was actually pretty quick. Dan's laying down a pretty good time.
I can't wait to see him drop off this. He doesn't really cut any slack.
We got Bree, Ricky.
Here he comes down
Now watch
Fable
this. He
Hill.
almost did a front flip yesterday.
Say what now?
No brakes, Dan.
Bree,
More
Ricky B,
gas.
and Dave
Yes,
Lee.
brakes. Yes, it.
When I come in here and Dave's not
No
here,
mistakes,
I'm
no
Dave
breaks.
Dave C. I'll be Dave Wee.
Dave Wee.
Yeah.
All right. Curious to see the time for a full body.
I believe a 72.053.
That's a 72.053. 72.053 for Mr. Victor.
Not bad, Dan.
All right, our top three hasn't changed. That's Timmy, followed by Jamie, and then Colton Hoback.
It's amazing at how loud these things are when they're right beside you.
It's amazing how loud you are, Eric, when the speaker's right beside me.
I will say it's kind of nice though, because I was watching the live feed this morning, and you can hear everything they're saying clear. So
It actually,
little-
it is pretty
little extra
handy
entertainment.
because
Okay, we got
when I don't
Brandon
hear what
Davis
Clyde
on the
says, I just
line,
listen to
coming
what
out,
Zach
coming out
says for
hot.
the times. Brandon
Come on,
Davis.
BD!
For y'all that don't know Mr. Davis, that's Cheryl's husband.
Down the line.
Brandon Davis wants it today.
y'all would like to get Cheryl's autograph, she's the one in the pink TC Racing shirt. Y'all go talk to Cheryl, get her autograph.
Trey, no. Travis has not run yet.
I think he may be next.
We've still got quite the lineup.
There he goes.
We're about a quarter of the way, maybe
Good
through.
time. Short look at this course.
Oh, you ain't got to worry about
And this is
Brandon.
Hill
He's
3 for the
always gonna win one of
UTV.
top times.
Hey, Captain
Cup class,
Consistency.
we'll still be doing Hill 4 following this. 1 and 2 were yesterday.
He's the captain of the consistency ship.
He sure does drive crazy for somebody.
And y'all might notice that
No
there's
breaks.
some water on
All
Fable
the way
Hill
down
today.
Fable Hill. Hey,
That wasn't there yesterday, so we had to change things up a little bit.
Gassing it.
That's a 5.5.
5.26.
that put him in the
That just put him in the lead.
6.6. Y'all tell Cheryl he did a good job
She's in the pink.
in the pink TC
got the pink
Racing shirt
t-shirt.
right there in the front
Yeah.
row. She's been over right now. Don't look.
Wave at her. Get her.
Oh, wow.
All right, that changed things up a little. Brandon Davis now sitting in first
Come on,
place spot,
Travis.
folled by Timmy
We got
Cameron and then
427
Jamie
like Travis
Colniron.
Skelton.
So
Another
5.2
Kentucky
is
boy.
the
Come on,
time to
fast.
beat Travis Skelton here. Might do it.
Travis pushing
is so
hard for that
fast.
top
He's
spot.
going 10 miles an hour before he even gasses it.
We call Travis the king
He
of the
makes fast
downhill.
people look
We'll see
slow.
how
Fast. He's PC.
what kind of
headache
short work
powder
he makes
fast.
of old Fable Hill here today.
With less breakage.
Oh no!
I heard the crowd go, oh! That's
Oh,
never good.
Look how fast he hit
All
that
right, he is
cushion.
tipping on his
Man,
side.
so he ran in too hot.
No!
You think you can save it?
Can he save it?
Yeah, that is a tough break.
Can
He
he
was-
got
rock
everybody
it back
getting
and
to
forth
him.
in there and tip it back over?
I don't know how bad it is.
Yeah,
It's their
just
blind
right
spot.
there.
Everybody at
Travis,
home
we
is
got help
watching.
coming.
No, he's out. He's gonna
He's
roll
out.
over
Y'all
the
leave him alone. He's fixing to turn it up and by himself. He got that He-Man strength.
You think he's going to throw it?
He's out.
He's going to turn it over?
And he
He
just
got that. He
All
got
right.
that mother in
That
danger
reported
strength
that.
kicking in.
Oh,
Come
man.
on.
I don't know that he's got that.
Oh,
Man,
he's not happy.
he is
Wow.
really mad.
Poor
His
guy.
helmet's turning
We just got
red
to
like
watch the
his
instant
suit.
replay.
About
That was a tough break.
that is a
Looks like
tough
he's trying to catch
break.
his breath.
it's 75
Y'all
degrees.
make sure he's okay. Y'all check on Travis too.
No, he threw his steering wheel. I'm pretty sure he's okay.
Yeah, sometimes I do that.
I threw my steering wheel in commuting traffic.
She wore the lipstick like you.
That's how you're into it. I got mine for tonight.
Oh, man. Well, I guess we got a couple minutes for a quick little recovery here.
I guess I'll go ahead and do my trivia question.
Yeah.
What are you doing? You just want to come show us.
Hold that up, Ricky. Show
right.
show that shirt. This is going to be a trivia question in honor of Ricky B.
Can we get Gary and Clyde real quick?
Hey, this is my
Yeah.
size.
So, today was a patriotic
Oh,
outfit.
yeah.
Say that we outdone everybody else here with this red
Oh, yeah. I don't know. You're like,
Nobody else is like as amped up as we are about this. I'm hyped.
Well, they're supposed to be doing it tonight. We just got to get started.
Yeah,
Okay.
go ahead.
I started early, but
So-
that was my original plan. So.
So, clue us in. What are we doing tonight?
We are having our finals banquet, and it's all patriotic themed, which hits the look. And his really
Clyde never
super
wears
awesome
pants,
pants. No, yeah, he sure
I wondered
definitely
why
does
he had
not.
those on.
Earlier though, he
Like-
was almost wearing
That's
red,
not quite
white,
a character.
and mud.
Thought he was wearing
he
his
just
PJs.
about fell in the mud pit that we've got down there. But our banquet is going to be awesome. So we're going to present all of our awards, and I worked my butt off, and yeah, just to make it look pretty. So just for it to be tore down like 2 hours later, but it's okay.
We'll be working hard,
So it's going to be awesome.
Well, cool deal. Well, I know all the drivers are looking forward to it. It's a highlight of the season
All
for
right,
everybody.
Travis is back in the pits.
So we appreciate all the hard work that goes into it.
My
He just
first
rolled
year
it
running
over,
it on
took
my
it
own,
out.
so let's hope it goes smoothly.
Oh yeah, no pressure, but she did it all by herself, drivers.
We
So,
got the master of disaster.
well, I know you got a lot to do. So I know you got a lot to do. So don't let us hold you back.
Well, how does Wolf
Gotta go.
sound?
If you don't watch nobody else race
All right.
today, you better watch
Thank
this
you
one.
for everything.
He is
Man,
by
I
far
didn't-
the second
I didn't know we were
best
missing out
driver
on
in
a
the pack.
patriotic day. I would have really brought
I
it.
have like
Christy being the first.
I went and found a shirt on sale for $2.
Oh man.
We gotta say that because
Oh, man.
the other one is around here.
Oh. All right, we're gonna do this giveaway one day.
We'll get to it.
Sorry.
All right.
I got, man, those Clyde's pants. How do you not get distracted by that? I know.
That was a lot of distraction, yeah.
I'm sorry. Nathan Wolf is on the line. Where's Jay Shaw? You still watching?
Got some Can-Am power happening right now. One of the few Can-Am buggies out here.
He's laying it down.
Hey, Corey, we had to wait for a recovery and get a buggy off the track, so sorry to bore you with too much talking.
Air time. Wolf got about 5 feet of air under that buggy, under that car, that bike, whatever your group likes to call them.
The feed.
That's a Can-Am. Don't call that a Polaris.
Nice.
Oh my God!
That's crazy fast.
Two-wheeling it.
All right.
He finished in two-wheel drive.
That might be top spot. I'm speculating.
51.072.
51.
You
That is first place.
51.
That tells me ain't nobody.
What is that, a 4-second gap on second there?
Because that was quick.
That's what all the ladies say.
Wow.
Oh.
Nathan Wolf just laid down a 51. Brandon Davis had a 55 in second place
who
now.
we have on the
Tim
line
Cameron
right
with
here.
a 56 in third.
Yeah.
Go ahead and round out
Competes
top 5.
in
Janet Coldiron
everything
in
we got
fourth right
going
now.
on.
Colton Hoback in fifth.
Steven
And we've got
Rogers.
Steven Rogers out on the course.
There we are right there. Come on, Steven Rogers.
Steven even competes in the RC class.
That's not an RC. That's a regular size.
Oh, is this not the RC class?
There he goes. Come on, Steven Rogers. I know they had a long night last night rebuilding everything they had. In fact, on their buggy, they had to pull the whole transmission out. Got some help from other racers and teams. They welded the whole transmission back up and reinstalled it so they could race for y'all today.
That's awesome.
That is pretty awesome.
That
We've got
tells
Riley
the
Boyd
dedication that
tuning in
these guys
too.
have.
How's it going,
And
girl?
the camaraderie.
Yeah, let's not give up. Let's completely rebuild our buggy so we can do it again tomorrow.
Right.
Oh,
Break it today, race it tomorrow. Look at him!
nice.
And the crowd goes wild, at least his fans.
That's a 61.787.
61.
61.787.
That's about how long
That
it takes
whole
to
Rogers
get out of
family,
bed.
we love
Yeah,
having them.
this top 10 is going to
That's
be close.
How it looks.
And now we got Danny Kelso. Come on, Danny. Let's go.
Danny
Danny Kelso.
You know it. And those things will take a roll. I saw it here last
He gone. What's the wheelbase on that? It almost looks like it's a 4-seater. That's a serious wheelbase. Whatever it is, it catches air.
Riley, you need to get on back out to a race. If Ricky can make it, then you can make one too. All right, send her down. Come on.
There you go.
There you go.
He rolled down that like it was just basically sandpaper. Smooth.
68.059.
Okay, good run, Mr. Kelso. 68.059. 68.059.
Man. Who else we got up next? Is that it for the... That might be it.
Hey Riley, that would be even better than you coming out to watch is you coming out to race again. That I think that that's gonna wrap up Hill 1 for us today, guys. We had several drivers out due to some breakage yesterday. Shortened up our list a little bit.
All right, well, I'll get this done.
Yeah, that gives us an opportunity to do a little special Razor
So
Life.
we're going to have a trivia question for a Raise Your Life t-shirt. All revolves around Mr. Ricky B and RBD. Actually gave this trivia question, but we didn't have a live feed going at Blue Holler. So we're going to do the same, but add one. So to win this t-shirt, you got to answer a 2-part question. All right, you know, most of you guys are aware of RBD, and it's a celebration of Ricky Berry's birthday. So part 1 is, how old will Ricky B be this year? For this RBD, how old is Ricky? Do you know the answer to this, Ricky?
I honestly have to think about it.
Okay. And part 2, you got to get both questions right.
Y'all go over there to see the Perryville.
How many RBDs will this be this year? Not how many have there already been. What number RBD will this be 2019? 2-part question.
And as always, you have to answer on the SRRS Facebook page feed. Otherwise, we won't see your answer.
All right.
So if you're watching on, I don't know, a Busted Knuckle feed or anything else like that, then.
And please guess both questions at the same time. Don't answer one and then come back and answer the other one later. They must both be answered at the same time. How old is Ricky going to be this year?
Trip says 34.
34?
And what number RBD will this be?
Yeah, I guess that really says a lot about me right now, because people are guessing and looking at me and they're like, how old is that guy? So maybe I don't want to know the answer.
Anthony thinks you're 35.
You know,
it's 35.
It might, you know, who knows?
I only know how because I know you're older than me.
It's the beard. It's very distinguishing. I've got 3 gray hairs. They're thanks to my girlfriend Morgan. So
3 under the
causing
bus.
Gray hairs, but
only 3. That's not bad. She says she got the car keys, so.
I can't see these answers to these.
Riley says 34 and 13. Dang, Ricky.
So clearly
Brandon Cavender said 41.
Oh, I'll take it.
Tripp said 34 and 9. Tripp's just being a goober.
When do I get free
Riley
coffee at McDonald's?
Riley said she based hers off of Tripp's, so. Ryan wants to know, is this for a t-shirt or some axles? This is for a t-shirt. However, would you like to tell them how they could enter to win a razor? You want to talk about that?
It's for this t-shirt. If you're looking for some RCV axles, you know, Raise Your Life, the Facebook group, we just hit 80,000 members. Didn't know if you heard that yesterday. And we will be giving away a full set of RCV axles for your razor. So if you're looking for the chance to win a set of RCV axles, jump on Raise Your Life, the group. I'll be making that announcement when I get back home next week on what you have to do to enter to win those axles. But yeah, jump on Facebook, Raise Your Life, the group, join. Always do some cool giveaways there, as well as give away a razor every month. And
give away a razor every month.
Yeah, just how he casually says that. You know, every month I just give away a razor.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we've been doing it now for, I think, getting close to 2 years, maybe. So I know we've given away over 20 razors and 1 toy hauler.
Yeah, I need to get in on some of these.
I would have liked to have the toy hauler.
No, but you've never come over in front of the camera so many times. I think you're showing off the pants.
No, the reason I'm going to tell you, after 3 heels, that's where they're sitting. It's pretty tight.
Clue us in, Bree. I'm dying to know.
After 3 heels, that's where they're sitting for the day, for the weekend.
Very tight. We're very tight in points right now. But we still have 1 hill to go.
Yeah, it's anybody's race.
I mean, things can change. Because it's so tight, things can change very quickly.
What's more exciting is there's not a lot of gap between first and second for the championship. The championship's pretty far down there now.
Yeah. We might be shaking things up on the UTV Cup Series Championship podium this year.
All right.
Will Stewart guessed 29 and 8 years. Garrett said 29 and 12 years. None of those are right. Nope.
No. So you have to be
all
guessing,
are relatively
people.
close, except for the 41.
Close.
41.
Yeah.
Well,
you're a little off there.
You know, I mean, there's things to look forward to when I get to 41. You know, I'm not quite there. I'll hint you guys in. I'm not close.
At this point in my life, I wish someone would guess that I'm 41 years old. That would be very flattering.
Well, are you getting free coffee at McDonald's now? How does that work?
Not yet, but I'm looking forward to that day that comes.
How old do you have to be for free coffee?
All right, any
I think it's a
UTVs
senior
that
coffee
aren't broke,
situation.
y'all
I don't know
come
that it's
down here,
free,
We're gonna run them again.
but,
Let's go.
you
Let's
know.
go.
Line them up.
All right.
I'd just be happy to get my AARP discount.
Yeah. So we're getting ready for
While we're getting the UTVs.
hill,
ready to line
the
up and
second
run-
hill, right?
Run
Yes.
second hill.
We've just
Remind
finished
you guys.
our first hill of
Our-
today. It was
our
hill 3
vendors,
so far for
as
the
well as
weekend.
the
So we've got one more, and then
race
that'll
trainer.
wrap up the
We
UTV
got
Cup Series class
SRS
for
shirts, 3
the
for
finals
25.
weekend here.
Come and get
But then
them.
we'll be moving on right to
While
the
they got
Bounty
your
Series
size.
and then the Bouncers.
We also have dollar items.
So-
got water, Skittles.
Hey, I want to
cookies,
give away
Bring
Brandon
dollar.
Davis.
Can you see it?
Brandon
Yeah,
Davis.
this pink
Get his phone number.
Reject
Call
Fab
him
hat
later.
right here. I'm going to give those
If
away,
all you have is a
but I
dollar,
want it to be
you're in
somebody
luck. You
that's
can
here
get
in the
something
crowd
from the
today. We
Sunrise
gave one
Racing
away at
trailer.
another race
Bring it up there and buy
to
something.
whoever the first lady was that
And then
came
them
up to
shifters.
the table, or well,
We got
came
them.
up to the
First
trailer
lady.
last
Got them
time.
in
The
the
first
trailer.
lady. No,
Got a race day
unfortunately, we
special,
invited her.
180.
She didn't come.
So we've got people in the crowd watching
Yeah.
live and
if
also
you're in
watching
the crowd
live.
and you're here
$1,001.
today at Bikini Bottoms
pick
and
you up
you
a
want
damn
this
shifter.
pink Reject Fab hat, I will give
They
it to
work
the
in the
first
big
woman
buggies.
that comes up to the table.
You don't
So
need to have a
we'll see
razor
who's
for it.
watching. I don't know. Or I suppose that if it's a guy and
All right,
you want
everybody,
it
just while we're waiting for them to line up,
you
we'll
know,
go ahead and bring you up
for
to
a
speed
special
after
lady in your
3
life,
runs.
then
The
I'll
That's
give it
awfully
to you
thoughtful
too.
of
placement
that
all these
person.
guys.
That would be very thoughtful
of
Let's
somebody.
run one more time, and all this can change. So, Paul Wolf, with Nathan Wolf representing him, is in first place with 136 points acquired. Woo! How about Brandon Davis?
All right,
in
did y'all
second?
hear that?
Woo, man,
Points
I tell you
wise,
what, sure,
Wolf
I'd
Racing
change
is
that shirt.
currently in
Brandon
the
wins
lead
this
going
thing.
into our final hill
Hoback
here.
Racing at
Followed by
third.
Brandon
Nobody
Davis,
saw that
and then
coming.
Hoback Racing in
Third
third.
place overall for the weekend.
I don't know that. I'm really digging the guest chair.
They got 124.
Yeah,
Oh, you are
I'm
digging?
digging
Jamie
this,
Coldiron
yeah.
I think we need a
122.
couple more of
Steven
those.
Rogers at 121.
Yeah, I agree.
Tyler Heinzel,
I agree.
118.
Somebody should sweet talk
Tim-
As much
PRP.
as we like our guests.
Can we
Cameron,
maybe next year can we upgrade and get
113.
heat
Adam
and maybe a
Cooks,
lumbar added to
110.
the guest chair?
Travis Skelton,
Lumbar.
107.
We-
Dan
so
Carter,
PRP, if you're out there,
105. Danny
we need some
Kelso,
extra chairs.
87.
Yeah, come on,
DC
number two.
Thompson,
David
87.
needs some lumbar support,
John
you know.
Duncan, 69. Bryant Dunnigan,
Cassie Stewart
68.
said
Sam
34
Carter,
in
46.
7 years.
Summer Rogers,
Ryan
41.
Preston said 38
Austin Connell,
in 8
yeah,
years.
Summer!
Andy Chapman said 39.
Yeah. And she's
9
out, by the way. Austin Connell, 37.
And then Jacob
That's his
Williams
first time
said
ever
36
racing.
and
That's not bad.
13.
He acquired 37 points. That's good enough.
At what
for
point should I
fourth
start
from
giving
the
them
bottom.
like a little bit of a
Please.
clue?
Donald Spicer,
All I'm going to say is
Wyatt
I don't
Wilson.
think anyone has guessed his
They're
age
killing
yet.
it, man.
None of those are right on
No.
his age.
Yeah.
And I think 2 have guessed the
Like I said,
number of
unfortunately, there was
RBDs
some
correctly.
major breakage. They're over there working
But
on
no
trying to
one
get
has
some of the
guessed-
buggies back up and
Yeah,
going.
no one
Let's
has
let
guessed
these
the
guys
correct
come out here and
age.
Cut them off. So we're gonna run 3 or
And I
4
will
of
say
the
this.
ones that didn't break.
Dang,
and
Ricky,
then hopefully while
you
they
looking
run,
old.
they'll fix the
Yeah,
other one.
feeling old.
I'm kind of
Feeling
scared
old.
to ask how old people think I am then.
Yeah, don't play that game. It's not good on your ego.
Maybe
It
it's
hurts a
maybe
little.
it's the camera. Does the camera add age?
I know it adds
It is.
15
I bet it
pounds,
does.
so I don't need that.
Well, we don't want to add guess Ricky's weight.
Yeah,
Also.
it's a big number.
That's never a good game to play for anybody.
I had to check this chair
Many
before I
numbers
sat
to get
down.
wrong there.
Yeah. Yeah. So, for anybody still tuning in, we've got a t-shirt giveaway in our downtime for how old I am.
No, how old you're going
How
to
old
be.
you're
How old I'm going to be.
at this year for
This
RBD to win this shirt, and what number RBD will this year be? That would mean how many we've had plus 1. Just want to explain that. That's how many RBDs have actually happened plus 1.
Anthony Yunt said 29 and 13.
Oh, that's so close. I'll
Close.
say that was so close.
And-
I'll say you got one number correct. That'll help everyone.
Ryan
one
said
of those numbers is correct.
29 and 8.
Yeah, they are getting close.
They're getting close. They're getting warmer now.
Anthony, you're warm.
All right. Do we have any ladies out in the crowd that are watching
42
that
and
want this
29.
pink Reject Fab hat?
29
If you're watching, come on up to the table. Get you some swag. Represent Reject Fab. I don't know why he was waving at us.
So these guys don't really have much time between heats to get any. If they had an issue with their machine, it's just turn it around.
You know, we have some grace. If you were, say, supposed to go at the top of the pack and you need more time, we'll bump you down to the bottom, because we want everybody, you know, to have every chance that they can to be able to race if they want to. But yeah, not a lot of time in between the hills. We try to keep things moving. Keep things moving for the spectators, but also just because we have so much racing to do today. So we can't do big old breaks in between our hills.
Yeah,
So
we have
come
a
on
winner.
down and
We have a
start
winner.
racing.
We do have a winner.
We do have. Let me double check. Is it on yours too?
Yeah.
Where'd it go?
Come on down here and be
Oh
somebody.
no, it was before that.
Oh, yep.
Yeah. So Anthony Yount guessed correctly first. So Anthony, you get a Razor Life T-shirt, because I know you've been wanting one of those really bad.
Well, thanks guys for the old 30s and 40s guesses. I'll start moisturizing. I guess I need to do some beard oil, some hair product, something for my wrinkles. You know.
I have another trivia. I'm not going to give anything away unless Bree wants to throw something in it. So one of the most
We have stuff to give away.
one of the most famous lines from any of the RBDs was Trip Pulling with $80. The weekend of the $80 hill. Here's the question: who won the $80? I think you might have had to be there to know that answer.
I have no idea what you're even talking about.
Who won the $80 hill?
That's some old school stuff.
You remember who that was, don't you?
You know, I don't know that I do.
Really?
I don't know
You
that
don't
I
know
do.
who won the $80 hill?
I mean, I am 41, and this has been 29 RBDs, so... Hey, thanks,
I'm gonna
David.
step up.
Oh.
I know the secret.
Ryan Edwards, thanks for filling in there and
Who won the $80 hill?
letting us know where the points stand.
Just step out here and smoke. Where'd Dave Z go? I think that PRP isn't extra wide. He can sit in it.
Yeah, when you find him, round him up, bring him over here. We need some Dave Z. I think everybody's getting tired of me.
Hey, can someone send Dave Z over, please?
But
Dave Z.
Thanks.
Please report
thanks
to
guys
the
for playing for
production trailer.
the T-shirt.
Dave
This
Z.
will be the 13th RBD. I am indeed going to be 30 years
the big
old.
3-0.
So I did RBD for my 18th birthday. I know that's really complicated math, but trust me, the numbers work out. And
One Z.
so it's a good event, and I'm
You
happy to
started
be
it
here.
at Morris Mountain?
Yep, Morris Mountain for
And
10
now it's
years.
Hot Pride, yeah.
You know, so it's been fun. I love having everybody come out and
Do
hang
we
out.
have any SRS drivers
If
or
anybody has a
anybody that's
Rockwell
planning to come to the SRS reunion
drive
ride
shaft,
on November 30th?
the flat flange.
Let us know. We were talking about that earlier. Should be a good time.
Come up.
Yeah.
Come up. To
No,
the
no
production
spoilers,
park.
but I do know a particular
got it for
loud
sale.
and blue buggy
Rockwell
that seems to be
drive
committed
shaft,
100%.
Like a
so
bug, like screaming kind
it
of loud.
could be screaming loud, yeah.
Or like yelling.
Flat flange.
More screaming.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've heard that rumor that's
Look for the
committed.
general.
Well, hopefully the Avenger will be there with a bigger motor.
Whoa.
I hope so.
So,
I hope so. So
See if we can make it happen.
Sing,
So-
'Cause I think that sounds like a good time.
so fill me
bring
in
that spare part.
one more
so you
time
can
on
do
the
that
points,
thing
because I know
you
everybody's
sing.
tuning in.
Yes.
I'm watching everybody sign in. So
What is with
Rockwell
these
drive
beats in
shaft.
my face? Sorry. Okay.
They got cash.
You want to know?
Then you could come and spend
What-
that
what do you wanna
cash
know?
at
give us the
race trailer.
top
You
finishers.
could get 3 T-shirts for $25.
I'm gonna give everybody a rundown from what we just finished. It was Hill 3 for the UTV class. We did 1 and 2 yesterday. So, oh no, my computer, come back. So Nathan Wolf, filling in for Paul Wolf, is currently in first place, or he had the fastest time on Hill 3 today with a 51. Brandon Davis had second with a 55, followed by Timmy Cameron with a 56. And then Jamie Coldiron fourth, Hoback Racing, that was Colton Hoback with fifth, Tyler Heinzel sixth, Stephen Rogers seventh, Danny Kelso eighth, Austin Connell ninth, and Carter 10th, Adam Coots in 11th, and then DC
There he
was
is
a
right there,
DNF.
Daniel Kelso.
So that
coming down.
was just for
Down
Hill 3, which we
pages.
just finished.
Yeah, we also have Travis Skelton, unfortunately, with the
yes,
DNF as well.
Travis, thank you. And I get that one in there.
So that was a tough
And then
break.
we had several drivers that broke yesterday too, and weren't able to finish today. So that shortened our list a little bit. And then as far as points go, I'm going to go with what Ryan Edwards said here because I don't have it all right in front of me, and it's too much to keep track of. Ryan says that total UTV series points after Hill 3, so currently where we are right now is Tim,
All right, thank you,
Tim
Mr.
Cameron
Carter.
with
He said,
955
"You know what? I'm here
and
to
then
race.
Wolf
Let's
Racing
line up. Let's do it."
934.
Wow. That's close
Man,
racing.
I'm here for the fans, the man
But
Carter.
for the weekend, what Clyde just showed us,
Hey, Eric, what kind of buggy
this
is
is lots
that?
to keep track of.
Is that a full body?
That
looks
is
like
a
we're running
full
again.
body.
I'm going to quit
Got
trying
Dan
to keep
Carter.
track and watch some
Plastics.
racing instead.
Yes, sir.
Dan Carter
And
is kicking
lights.
things off for Hill
I
3.
wish
Or,
I had
I'm
my-
sorry, Hill 4.
Pin down, pin down.
Uh-oh. What did I miss?
Yeah, don't do anything.
How did
don't
you flip
move.
going up a hill? That like goes against everything that Isaac Newton ever taught us.
Too hot, too hot.
Too hot. They coming, Dan.
Laid on the side uphill.
They almost there.
Oh, instant replay time for us.
What about now?
Woo!
Man.
Well, at least he laid it
Okay,
over
we got
nice
the
and
middle
easy.
finger up. He's okay, folks. Good job.
All right, guys, I know you've been listening to a lot of talking this morning. We had a lot of recovery time earlier and getting some technical issues lined out, which means you guys had to listen to, got to listen to Ricky and I for a while here this morning, but hopefully we'll be having some back-to-back racing action for you now. So that means we need to pump up our number of viewers that we have right now. So if you haven't done it yet, please, please, please hit the like and share buttons. These drivers have come a long way. They have put in the time, the money, the blood, sweat, and tears all season long to come out for the grand culmination here at Bikini Bottoms Off-Road Park this weekend. 4 hills. That's, twice as many as a normal race weekend. These guys are out here trying to lay down their fastest times while also having it in the back of their heads that they've got, 2, 3, 4
Colton
more
Hoback
hills
and
still
Tyler
to go.
Heinzel, please report to your buggy. Gary is needing you.
So show them some love, show them some support, and thank you for watching.
Tyler Heinzel and Colton Hoback, please go to your buggy.
And now
Gary
we can
needs
see.
you.
Yeah, this is going to be a whole game changer right here. Commentary.
Got that canopy out of the way.
Now this is some VIP seating.
Yeah.
For you guys that may not know, we had, because of the sunlight, we had a canopy up front in front of the camera, and it blocked our view. So we were commentating by blind, essentially. So hopefully we'll actually be able to help out a little bit and keep you guys in the loop a little bit better.
Hey Kyle, Dave Z's here. He had some family stuff this morning, so he came in a little late, and Ricky B has been kind enough to be filling in. We'll get Dave back out here in a little while. Get his thoughts on everything we're watching today. Brian Little's checking in, Jonathan Shepard, Brad Macon, Jody Ford. What's up, everybody? Hey, Ben Johnson, as far as I know, we will be showing the quad racing live as well.
I can't wait to see that.
Which, it's going to be interesting. I'm trying to imagine just taking a four-wheeler up any part of this hill, and none of it sounds like a good idea.
Do you know how many quad drivers we have?
I've heard it's a
Quad
lot,
riders?
like 30. There's it's a
30.
big group. But
Wow.
everything that I have to take everything that I say out here with a grain of salt because a lot of
Unofficial.
times they
This
like
is
to
unofficial
change, they like
information.
to change things up on me. Yeah, like the running order for our drivers today.
Do we have? Is that it now?
No, it's not.
Not? No. All right.
So they keep me on my toes.
We'll wing it. Fake it till we make
Winging
it.
it.
Brandon Davis is on the line.
But yeah, we should be
Who?
live for all of the racing
Captain
today.
Consistency.
Oh, Cheryl's husband.
Yeah.
Brandon Davis.
For some reason,
All
these
right,
yellow
Brandon
jackets
Davis
are
pulling out.
bothering me today.
Here we go.
Here we go.
He got on the line.
Brandon. Oh!
Brandon did the
Again.
exact thing.
Oh,
Oh, man.
2 in a row.
Wow.
Did that just happen? Cheryl, settle down. Don't beat him too bad.
Uh-oh.
He's doing the
That
best
is-
he can.
The look on
sweetheart.
Cheryl's face.
Hey,
That is a
It's not
deceiving
good.
spot.
Apparently, well, Brandon had the second
Turns out you
fastest
wore the
time
right
on
shirt
hill
after
1.
uh-oh.
This is going to hurt him.
I didn't
those
want to see an
points.
instant replay.
I believe.
Man.
Is this
I
what they
thought we were
call
watching
hook
live
dirt?
TV,
Is that
not
what we're
reruns.
experiencing up there? Hook dirt?
Something like that, apparently. Apparently, they were expecting some sliding dirt, and they got hook dirt instead.
Man, that is tough. And that's not an easy place to recover from
No.
either. You don't want to send it back down to the
You
bottom
know,
of the
one
hill.
thing that we can say about all the rollovers we've had so far yesterday and today, everybody has stayed at the top of the hill. You know, that's a big hill to
Don't wanna-
cartwheel all the way
wanna
back
knock
down.
on- knock on this
find,
wood
find
down
some wood
here.
to knock
And the
on.
point standings, it's going to be interesting. Come award ceremony.
Yeah,
time,
that's what you
see
call a
where-
game changer right
This,
there.
you,
With these guys,
It's just so
rolling
true what
high
we've
in the
been
point
saying about-
standings,
Brandon
no
was
matter,
sitting
even
in
though
a
the points are so
comfortable third,
tight,
but this
like
is
you
gonna
never know.
Right.
strictly
We
depend on
call
what
him
these
Mr.
other guys screw
Consistency.
up. I mean,
Nobody
how they
would
race.
have expected that. So
This event is definitely causing a lot of shakeups right now.
it is. This is half the reason that I don't even try and keep up with the points until
I know
everything
Travis
kind of
Skelton,
settles,
I mean, he hates
until
to
the
see
dust
any of our
settles,
brothers
if you
Right.
will.
in this
Right.
Yeah.
Very funny.
family,
Yeah.
but it does
Very
Because it
funny.
just
allow him
changes
to
so quickly.
potentially hold on to his third place spot.
Sounds like Ken Thomas might not have a real clear picture. Is anybody else having any issues? It
Oh,
could
yeah.
also be the dust.
So Travis was sitting in third points. He flips. He gave Brandon a shot to take over third place in the point series, and he just gave him a shot to hang on to it.
So Travis, Clyde's telling me, Travis was sitting in third in the point series, in points overall for the series.
Okay, he actually
Then he
tried
had
to see
his
if he could
rollover
possibly
in the
self-recover it like every
DNF.
good racer
Gave
would,
Brandon
but
a
he could
chance
not, so
to
he's gonna
slide
have
up
get
to
some
third
help from the
overall
guys,
for the
RCD
points.
recovery crew. Unfortunately,
But now
that will
Brandon
end his
just
run
rolled.
today.
So
But don't
So
worry,
I guess
you're gonna see
Travis-
Mr. Davis
Travis
in the
might be
big
hanging
bouncer.
on.
He's putting on a good show here in just a little bit. Y'all give him a hand. Good job, Brandon Davis.
everybody's just swapping places here in the point standings. Yeah, things are going to be very interesting between Timmy and Nathan, of course, filling in for Paul this weekend. So
It's amazing how one race can shake up the entire season.
it's crazy.
What's also crazy is the amount of people that are
Isn't
here.
it awesome? We need to get a crowd shot. I'll try and get.
It's like a city of tents out there, everybody having their shade.
All right, here comes the crowd shot. And there's still people coming in. I would be willing to guess there's a pretty good sized line coming into the park right now.
Jamie Coldiron on the line. As soon as they clear up, get out. As soon as Tyler Heinzel moves, we'll get him started. And Travis.
Thanks, Brooks.
The bees love me. I just
Hey,
got
Ken
stung.
Thomas and anybody else that might have joined recently and missed it, we're at Bikini Bottoms Off-Road Park, and it's in Dyersburg, Tennessee.
Let's go, Jamie.
This is finals, so we
Merchandise
have
trailer we
more
have
racing
here.
than
We
usual
also
this
have
weekend.
here.
We got Jamie Coldiron out on the course right now.
Good job, Jamie. Don't roll. Please don't roll.
All right, finally got someone around that corner. Let's see.
Well, Bree, I've appreciated you having me up here.
I have appreciated you being up here, Ricky.
It's been good.
It's been good to catch up.
Yeah, and
thanks for filling in and making sure I wasn't just talking to myself over here.
Well, I've enjoyed the front row seat here to watch all the action. Jamie is creeping down
he
this.
just brought a few pounds of dirt down the hill with him, I think. Nice.
That was smooth.
This is quite the course that these UTVs have this time.
I guess this is the first time we're seeing the full course.
Yeah, Jamie's lining it out for us.
Completely in control.
This is Hill 4. This is it for the UTV Cup Series class. For the weekend and for the year.
Woo! Look at him go.
Hey.
That's a 75.092.
75.092.
Jamie
Coldiron getting our first time for Hill 4. Dave, the water's in the white cooler in the...
We got Danny Kelso, Dano Cages. Right. Come on. Let's go, Danny.
Do we know where the glasses went that were on the table?
Yeah, they're in the trailer. Danny Kelso out now, making his way around the course.
Have a good time.
I love the proportions of this buggy. I mean, it really looks very unique.
Here it comes.
Thank you, ma'am.
Down the wall.
You can only imagine what that drop looks like from the driver's seat.
He handles
straight down.
And it is crazy how different everything looks from the driver's seat. You know, when you're watching out here, these hills don't look so steep.
Yeah, these guys are...
two-wheel motion.
Especially when you're watching on video. They don't look like anything.
That was a smooth run.
Sideways.
Nice.
All right. Well, Bree, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to turn it over to Dave. You guys are going to get some professional commentary from here on out, and I appreciated your time, and I'll see you guys on the track.
Sounds good, Ricky. Thanks for joining us. See you around. That was an 81.611 for Danny Kelso. All right, Travis, looking for some redemption.
Let's go, Travis Skelton, 427 buggy. Trying to make up some points and then open the door for him, see if he can walk through it.
I've been lucky enough today to catch the race from different vantage points, and it's been interesting to say the least. We've seen our fair share of carnage, spectacular driving.
Where's the best place you found to watch from so far, Dave? Where's the best view out here right now?
Over, you've got the Bacons, Bobby Tanner, Adam Ringer. It's to the right of the wall.
Hey, the good thing is
that was definitely a good spot.
in a good position.
All right.
But is
downhill and home stretch?
That was a quick run.
Yeah. .306. 74.306.
All right, and that puts Travis into first place currently, followed by Jamie Coldiron and then Danny Kelso.
He needed that after that first run.
Got Nathan Wolf on the line.
He and Brandon Davis are just swapping third place in points overall so far.
We got Nathan Wolf.
Oh man.
Can-Am Mafia.
Bree, did he just drift the entire course right there?
Yep, pretty sure.
Wow.
Hey, what's that?
He's a man on a mission. It's got to be a lot of pressure filling in for Paul.
I don't know. I don't know if they're both spectacular drivers.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Sure.
I mean,
It must be in their DNA, in their blood.
it has to be.
Here he comes. He's
I know
coming down.
competitiveness is.
Yeah.
Yes. He gone.
He gone.
Touchdown.
I get the feeling that may have been the fastest run.
65.984.
65.984.
I think you're right, Dave.
Nathan Wolf.
Wow, that
It was just a very smooth run.
Okay. Nathan just got a 65.9. The next closest was Travis with a 74.3.
Yeah,
We don't normally see a gap that big between these guys. So that puts Nathan with Wolf Racing in first, followed by Travis in second, Jamie Coldiron in third. Currently, we have Adam Hoots in the shaking buggy now.
Come on.
He's having some
Not
problems.
sounding quite right.
There you go.
No, he was.
He sounded like that yesterday too.
Yeah, he's got some issues right now. I was talking to him
Part of that
before the
Missouri
race.
Mafia crew.
We've got Jamie Coldiron heading this way. You guys are going to speak to him. And what a great run Jamie had.
You all got me a seat.
We know you just want to come look at your time.
What's
Don't
up,
pretend
James?
You came to see us.
This is our guy right here.
We don't worry about time, man. We're just out here having a good time.
Yeah, whatever.
All right.
The only time you care about is a good time. Is that
There
right?
you go. We made it through. That means a lot today.
This year,
Has this not been a wild weekend?
this has been an unbelievable weekend.
Hey.
What about Nathan Wolf's? Wow.
Going down. Hey.
Mr. Coots is showing us that even with a machine that's not cooperating and in two-wheel drive,
He's lasted all day. I mean, he's done good.
Dang.
He had a good run. But
That's a
75.919.
75.
what about this? What about this crowd, James?
crowd, there's a lot of people here. There's always a lot of people here. I think a lot of them's waiting on the Icelandic people, ain't they? These four-wheelers has got my attention.
Yeah, the four-wheelers. Everybody's talking about these four-wheelers that are about to do their thing. Man, they're just gonna, I guess, be freaking freestyling on this hill.
Supposed to be doing something like that. It'll be interesting. But guess what? You know, this weekend, this is our vacation week and everything like that. And
That's no relation
you know,
to
where do we go on vacation? Look, she's not even paying attention.
Bree,
You better pay attention.
she's texting her man.
She ain't got no man.
Now she's mad at us.
Oh, yeah,
sorry, what?
I guarantee it. See.
Oh, she didn't hear us.
But where do we go for vacation before this every year? Come on.
Where did you go?
Yes. We go see our people,
Am I supposed to? Oh.
right?
Every year they
Every
do.
year we go to Cherokee and we see all
Yeah.
these
Where's
people.
the headdress?
Well, we went a little different this year.
Oh boy.
We put a little thought
Now,
into it.
now, for those of you who don't know Jamie, it's a true story. Jamie is part of the Whoop-em-all tribe, Native American.
100%.
He can gamble wherever he wants to. He carries dice with him, and all he has to do is show his reservation pass, and he's good to go. Jamie has got his 40 acres and a mule, I tell you what.
He
Illegal,
found the
legal,
good line.
whatever,
Let's
it
see
doesn't
what
matter.
this
We got it all.
So every year he goes back. It's this huge ceremony. He goes to Cherokee, North Carolina, and he always brings Bree and I back something. So it's going to be really interesting to see what he brought back from the homeland.
4.350, Stephen Rogers.
Stephen Rogers with a great run.
Good run right there. He
Steven
came up
just
that hill a lot
got an
different than everybody else.
84.350.
Stephen Rogers is, I would say, the most active, the Rogers family.
He's the Iron Man, ain't he?
He's the true Iron Man, like,
Of everything.
yeah, of everything.
Yeah.
Danny Smith.
Comes close.
We need you in front of the
So here we are.
Danny Smith.
We're sitting in Cherokee trying to find out what to do,
Danny Smith,
what's going to be interesting this year. So we're sitting in our teepees, you know, beating on our tom-tom, trying to think what's going on. And we come up with these. We kind of took pictures.
Now that's not racist because he's
That's
He's Native American. He can say that. I can't say that.
So we hung up these pictures of you guys and thought about it for days. I mean, this don't look weird. I mean,
It's a little weird.
It's
Okay,
getting a little
keep
weird,
going,
but
keep
I
going.
kind of like it.
So we figure we look at Dave here. What does he look like? What's his spirit animal?
So I'm a spirit animal. I am a
A unicorn.
No, he's a
son of a.
bear.
I'm a bear. Come on.
Bear. Now,
He gone.
what about Bree over here?
I don't know how you want to answer that question.
She's a country music video star,
So she's a kangaroo. A kangaroo.
TV star. She's a Southern rock star.
He gonna have to go fast.
She's a rock bounce driver and a female. So what is she? She's a unicorn.
An enigma.
A unicorn.
Unicorn.
Oh, what a time. What's this time? Hold on. Speaking of unicorns.
He's coming to you.
73.190 Colton Hobart.
Rolling this weekend.
He always, you know what? He
73.190.
always does good at finals.
He said he's going to let her hang out today.
He's
Said
got
his
nut-
last
yeah.
one in that buggy, he said.
Really?
Yep. Said it may be for sale after this.
All right.
You
top
heard that
three.
here.
We got Nathan Wolf
Tyler Hines
sitting
on
in
the
the
line.
first right now. Colton Hoback sitting in second, followed by Travis Skelton in third for the
Come on,
fourth and
Tyler
final
Hines,
hill for our
catch up.
UTV Cup Series class
Here we go.
Who's
for
in
the year.
fourth? Me.
Followed by
Oh my-
Jamie Coulthard
What the heck?
in
Your
fourth.
spirit animal's going down.
Yeah,
What?
you were a unicorn.
What?
Oh, boy.
I don't get to be a unicorn anymore?
Hold on.
So we set for days.
All right, while you think about that, Tyler Hines is on the course. Oh my gosh.
There's only one in the world. We handmade this just for you.
Hold on.
All
Take
right,
the
we
price
gotta
tag
get
off.
this
Take
on
the price tag
camera.
off of it. It's in the front.
There you go.
Oh, there it is.
All right, after
what I would
Tyler's
sell it
run, we're
for.
going to have to get this
Okay.
on camera.
So this is what I would sell it for. So this is yours from your Native American.
Wow.
You have got to be kidding me.
We're getting this on camera. It's
This
going to
took
happen.
days.
We need to put it in back
Y'all
of
don't
us.
even know.
We need
Y'all
to
just
cover
hang
up the
on.
NRRA SRS
Now
stuff.
these are green catchers, not blue catchers. And look here, days we spent painting these.
It's hand painted.
Hand painted
Just let off the.
kitchen-
It's magical.
breakdown.
kitchen wild animals plucking their feathers.
It's magical.
We handmade the beads from wood.
I can't believe this. We're hanging these up in back of us.
Oh yeah.
I had the skinny paddle up already.
Can we get it up there?
Oh, Tyler.
Tyler, look, Tyler, I've been waiting all season for him to just really put it together because
He's been doing good this week.
he really has.
He's been doing it all.
And his beard game is like on point.
Oh, he's probably got some of that Native American oil.
Got to be.
Yeah, definitely.
So where can what's Tyler's time?
I'm waiting on
71.247.
Wow.
71.247. Tyler
Beat it up.
Hines.
71.247. That just put him into second place.
Yeah. Good job.
Tyler's been bringing it this weekend.
He has been.
Jimmy?
All right, that changed things up a little.
No, it ain't. No.
Wolf Racing
That's
still in
Jimmy
first,
Cameron.
followed now by
Oh,
Tyler
Jimmy
Hines,
Cameron,
and
everybody
then
look.
Colton Hoback in third. We got Timmy
Who's this
Cameron,
guy?
of course.
Who's this?
Can he catch the wolf pack? Can he do it?
If you
Things
see
might be
him
about to get
Who is
changed
this?
up a
Who
bit.
is that?
That looks like Timmy Cameron, doesn't it?
Timmy.
The brakes.
Oh,
They don't
Cameron.
never come
Yeah,
on. They're
yeah.
painted on.
Maybe Timmy Chuck. I don't know which one.
It could, yeah.
Timmy Bacon. I don't know.
I didn't recognize the fluorescent green and Timmy's kind of
If
he's
he
new
ever
to the
needs to
sport
slow
and
down, which
I
he
gotta
doesn't
say
ever need to
he's
slow
been having
down, he
one
just lets
heck
off
of a
the gas
year
little
He
bit
has been.
more.
He's
That's
been-
all.
He had a bad luck yesterday.
What a rookie season.
Yeah.
Finished, he came over.
for his rookie season.
Yeah.
And but
Oh.
sometimes he
His
Oh,
sixth
did he miss
rookie
the turn?
season.
There he is
He
again.
missed the turn.
Oh,
he's
he's in a bad spot.
Oh.
That ain't good.
There's no such thing as a bad spot for him. You know,
No.
There's really not.
This is what he does in his backyard.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey.
That is going to
There
cost
ain't
him
many
a
people
time,
who can
though.
save that.
I mean, but that was beautiful.
Jesus
It was a
Christ.
great save. It
He
was a
done
great
it.
save.
That's the only two people who can save that.
There it goes.
He will always finish.
On a mission.
It's like, do y'all want to show? I'll show y'all.
Heck of a run.
That's an 83.
He probably still got like a 71. How did he get it?
83.192. Let's see
Oh,
where
it's been a
that
long weekend for him in the South Side.
Yeah, it has.
It's been rough for him.
He's been laying low too. I haven't seen him out much. I know he's been like yesterday. He's probably working on his machine.
And then there was some
You
others
know
that
Timmy
didn't.
style. He's got the points calculated. He knows what he's got to do.
He knows what he got to do.
And he just no need to kill.
DC Thompson.
Now DC.
Y'all folks stay up. Buddy, you never know where to fix it.
No, DC.
He said, you want a show? I'll give you a show.
He lost the second and a half right there. 2 seconds.
Stay
He'll
on
make it up down there.
a little bit, DC. Stay on.
But he
on
didn't
floor.
lose as much as Brandon and Dan Carter did.
That's true. Very true.
Uh-oh.
Hey,
I think DC deserves driver of the year. Period.
He has been flat on a tear, man. I've been trying to get him to give me some money for Race to Riches. If my shock hadn't blew out, he'd never
man,
finished.
go.
He's up on the hill picking
so
out balls
true.
on the dirt, man.
Boy, he got that suspension. That suspension is on kill right now.
On there, FCR, him and Bob, they've been putting it together. He's been doing good with it.
yeah.
I don't think he got it.
Yeah.
I don't think it's 64.
He lost too much up here, I think.
It's close. I'm going to say 68.5.
He's a
That's
seven.
a
65.179. That's a first place time.
Holy
And that
crap.
buggy
He
was
took it,
completely
didn't he?
trashed on the
DC
first
Thompson,
run.
driver of the year.
There you go.
Everything back on it.
He's officially Dave Z's driver of the year.
He's all over it right now.
That means DC just put himself into first place on this hill number 4, now followed by Wolf Racing, Tyler Heinzel in 3rd, Colton Hoback in 4th, Travis Skelton pushed down to 5th,
right there behind the white tent at the
Jamie
top of the
Coldiron
hill.
is pushed down to 6th.
UTV
That's all right.
That's all right.
drivers.
Jamie
We're here
Coldiron
for a
finished
good
those
time.
hills.
Yeah, that's right. Yes,
There
sir.
you go. So we're in there like swimwear.
Especially Travis Skelton. Especially Travis
It's been one heck of
Skelton.
a season for you. What's your takeaway?
Actually, this season's been
Austin
horrible.
Well, that's what I mean. It's been one heck of a ride. What's your takeaway from it all?
I mean, everything's coming together now. We're doing pretty good. We had a lot of fuel issues and this and that, and I think we got it all straightened out. It's been running good. Yesterday it didn't run very well, but
He's off.
we're doing good right now.
Come see me later.
He goes up the wall.
Oh.
That's a hard climb in two-wheel drive.
Well, we're just glad that all the
Is this
sponsors
Austin
and
Connell?
stuff stay behind
That's
us.
even a harder back down.
All the guys
I
at
got
Special
faith in
Carrier,
him.
Cobra,
Look, the drive
FCR,
shaft came out.
HD Extreme
Because he
Off-Road,
threw it.
KB3,
He did. He did throw it
Keller,
out.
I don't need that
Cobra
drive.
Axles,
We don't
and
need
all those guys, they've been great all year. You know, we haven't.
Moon pie. Is this Marty?
How's that Cobra? How's that new axle they popped in there doing?
The new axle is huge, and I've yet to have a problem out of it. I've beat the crap out of it all year. Even my rear ones, I haven't even changed them from last year. We're still beating on them. I've never had one hiccup.
Okay, I just talked to him. They're going to leave him there. He's now become an obstacle for the announcers.
All right, looks like that's it for Austin Connell, and that should be it now for the UTV.
All right, Martin, tell him just
All
to
right, guys.
back it on
Wow.
down.
Can't thank you enough, bro.
Jamie, thanks for our magical dream catches. We're gonna get those on camera.
No. We got to put it up behind us.
Oh yeah.
Somehow
they're going up.
we've got to
It's
hang
gonna
them up.
happen.
Martin, he got two choices. He can
I know
either
where there's
stay
a
there or he
hole.
can back down.
All right, guys. Look,
But he can't do that.
we're going to wrap it up for now. We have got more action coming up. We're going to take a few minute break.
Let me give a quick top 5 here. DC's in first, followed by Wolf Racing in second, Tyler Heinzel in third, Colton Hoback fourth, and Travis Skelton in
It's sponsored by
fifth.
Reject Fab, one of the best.
And Jamie Coldiron in sixth.
Sixth place, the most important. Most
I have all
Yeah,
kinds
you're
of
here for a good
prizes,
time, remember?
Autographed Reject Fab shirt with all the Reject Fab drivers.
Hey, Mike Hammond, Wyatt
Like I
Wilson
said,
did
vote
not
contest
compete
if you
today.
wanna win some
He
swag
had
and
some buggy
the
issues, I believe.
ultimate
So.
bragging rights for the
All right,
best
guys,
mullet.
that's it for the
Then we're
UTV
gonna
Cup
have the
class. We'll be
contest
back
here.
with
I've
Bounty
seen
and
some
Bouncers
contenders out
soon.
here.